Your Essential Days of Our Lives spoiler report for February 26th. Hello, Salem fans. If you live for the drama, the schemes, and the heart-stopping moments in America's favorite fictional town, you are in the right place. This is your exclusive, spoiler-filled briefing for the week of February 23 to 27, 2026, with a special focus on the chaos unfolding on Thursday, February 26. Forget everything you thought you knew about the Johnson stalker case, because Salem is about to be rocked by a kidnapping, a terrifying manipulation involving a child, and a deal that could change the Carver family forever. Grab your coffee, or something stronger, and let's dive into the drama. The big picture. A week of high stakes. This week, Salem finds itself torn between two terrifying extremes. On one side, the long-simmering stalker storyline reaches a fever pitch with the actual abduction of Stephanie Johnson. On the other, a chilling psychological war is brewing between the teen and preteen set, as Sophia Choi escalates her war against Holly Jonas by weaponizing a very young and vulnerable Rachel Black. According to the weekly video preview released by Soap Hub, the atmosphere in Salem is thick with tension. Steve Johnson, Stephen Nichols, and Jada Hunter, Elia Cantu, are scrambling to connect the dots on Stephanie's stalker, but they might be looking at the wrong man. Meanwhile, a surprising clue is unearthed by Kayla Johnson, Mary Beth Evans, that could turn the entire investigation on its head. The main event. Sophia's sinister plan against Holly. Let's get to the spoiler you are really here for. Sophia's manipulation of Rachel. On the Thursday, February 26 episode, the aftermath of Sophia's scheme comes into sharp focus. Spoilers reveal that Sophia, Rachel Boyd, is playing a long and dangerous game. Having already tampered with Holly's medication by switching her pills, she is now doubling down on her psychological warfare. But her latest tactic is arguably her most disturbing yet. Sophia is using Rachel Black, Alice Halsey, as an unwitting pawn. After bonding, if you can call it that, during their stay at Bayview Sanitarium, Sophia still holds a disturbing amount of influence over the young girl. This week, Sophia places a phone call to Rachel with a specific and sinister request. The conversation, as detailed in the spoiler videos, goes something like this. Rachel answers the phone, confused by the request. "You want me to give Holly a gift, but you don't want me to tell her that it's from you?" she asks. This seemingly innocent act, delivering a gift, is likely another step in Sophia's plot to gaslight and destabilize Holly, Ashley Puzemis. Given Sophia's history of tampering with medication, one has to wonder what might be in that gift, or what psychological torment this secrecy is designed to inflict. By Thursday, Sophia is making it clear that she won't budge on the demands she has put on Rachel. This puts little Rachel in an impossible position. Does she obey her frightening friend from the institution, or does she risk Sophia's wrath? Fans are desperately hoping that Kristen DeMera, Stacey Heideck, catches wind of this manipulation. As TV Fanatic noted in their preview, seeing Kristen and Rachel team up against Sophia would be a must-watch mother-daughter moment, but the spoilers suggest Rachel is keeping this secret close to the vest, for now. Also in Salem, the kidnapping and the secret deal. While Sophia tightens the screws on Rachel, the adult population of Salem is preoccupied with a literal kidnapping. Stephanie's nightmare. Stephanie Johnson, Abigail Klein, finally comes face to face with her stalker this week, and it's not Jeremy Horton, Michael Rourke. In a scene ripped from a thriller, Stephanie is chloroformed at the hospital by someone in medical scrubs and taken to a storage room where she wakes up tied to a chair. By Thursday, February 26, the search is in full swing. Marlena Evans' Deidre Hall delivers a reality check to Kayla, insisting that Jeremy doesn't fit the profile of a stalker or kidnapper, which may finally steer the investigation in the right direction. However, the real shocker comes on Friday, February 27, when it is revealed that the kidnapper is none other than Owen Kent, Wes Ramsey, a villain from 2009 who originally kidnapped Stephanie on orders from E.J. DiMera. The DiMera-Carver agreement. Also on Thursday, a more mysterious plot unfolds. Spoilers indicate that Abe Carver, James Reynolds, and E.J. DiMera, Dan Feuerriegel, sit down to discuss their latest agreement. While details are scarce, speculation is rampant that this concerns the potential resurrection of Lexi Carver. As E.J. has been running a secret lab with Dr. Rolfe, many believe the agreement involves the terms of bringing Abe's late wife back to life. On the same day, Paulina is seen comforting an emotional Theo, suggesting that the family is bracing for a seismic shock. Tool of the Week. The Viewer's Guide to Keeping Up. With all these moving parts, Sophia's schemes, Stephanie's kidnapping, and the mysterious agreement, it can be hard to keep track. Fortunately, Peacock remains your essential tool. New episodes drop every weekday morning at 6:50 allowing you to stay current with the chaos. For those who love deep dives, the Soap Hub weekly video previews on YouTube are indispensable for catching the micro expressions and tone that text spoilers can't convey. Creative cross-pollination. The art of the slow burn reveal. If you're a writer or a creative looking for inspiration, look no further than the current writing in Salem. The show is masterfully employing the slow making concept of storytelling we discussed last week. The revelation of Owen Kent as the stalker is a payoff 16 years in the making. By revisiting a villain from 2009 and tying him to EJ's past, the writers are demonstrating that creativity isn't just about shocking moments, it's about planting seeds and letting them grow over years. It's a masterclass in long-form narrative, reminding us that the best stories have deep roots. Character to watch. Rachel Black. This week, all eyes should be on young Rachel. Alice Halsey is delivering a nuanced performance as a child caught between her own recovery and the menacing demands of a former peer. Her moral dilemma, whether to help Sophia hurt Holly, is the emotional core of the B-plot. If she goes through with it, the guilt could be devastating. If she doesn't, Sophia's retribution could be swift and terrifying. Rachel is no longer just Kristen's daughter, she is a player in Salem's darkest game. The final spark. A quote to carry with you. As we watch these characters navigate deceit, danger, and the weight of their choices, we are reminded of the fragility of trust. This week, let's reflect on a line from the writer Anne Lamott, which feels apt for the residents of Salem. Almost everything will work again if you unplug it for a few minutes, including you. Here's hoping Steve and Kayla can unplug the villain's scheme, and that Rachel finds the strength to unplug from Sophia's poisonous influence.